All right, let's do the weekly log. It's been a minute since I did one of these, and I need to make sure that I am doing these consistently. So you see here, we have a lot of resting liquidity below here. And we left this gap open multiple times trying to make an attempt to come back down to it. But, ultimately this bullish order block here kept that from happening, right? And we kept closing in the upper half of it. We also had SMT at these lows. And so with ES, so that propelled price higher, creating another bullish order block. And now we have a gap that's in the wake. And the way that we close very strongly in this bullish candle, right? We have to be pretty bearish on lower time frames to make it all the way back down here. So I'll be waiting for a daily or a 4-hour market structure break to see us return back to this BSC before we can continue higher. But in the meantime here, can anticipate this maybe to act as a breakaway gap and continue to propel price higher. Um, on the 4-hour here, or sorry, let's go to the daily. Since Monday over here, we immediately closed well above, right, previous week high. Came back into this daily fair value gap, even though it looked like we were gonna have a pretty deep retracement, right? That's why you have to see how the body's close, not just where the wick, not how the price action is forming. Price is in a steep premium here, right? Sorry, steep premium, but also a steep discount at this level, right here. Coming back down to this volume imbalance, and also this daily bullish order block, reacting from that level, ultimately rising higher and closing up. Body's not even closing inside the fair value gaps. Propelled by next following suit, Thursday, running higher, taking out all-time highs again, and closing with another bullish candle on Friday. On the 4-hour, yeah, Monday out the gate, you come into this fair value gap, institutional order flow entry drill into that, slam higher, propels higher for the rest of the day. Going into London, the Tuesday, we did see a retracement inversion of this fair value gap. Institutional flow entry drill into this SIBI here, and then price propelling lower here, all ahead of FOMC. On Wednesday, which ultimately took out these relative lows right here, coming into this 4-hour bullish order block, and then closing higher in the session. And then subsequently, that followed suit with another very bullish candle after this rejection wick, now inverting the SIBI level, and then coming into this fair value gap here a little bit as well. I think we left this open. What's the low of this candle? 586.75, 586.5. Yeah, so a tick into this fair value gap, and then run higher here going into London, muted rebalance, closing up higher, another run higher, and then consolidation, right? And so overnight here, coming into the above the constant correction of this wick, and then running higher going to Friday, and ultimately making new all-time highs to end the week. I see here we'll kick it off with the 1-hour. We'll end it with the 1-hour. All right. Run against these relative lows, inversion of this fair value gap sitting. Run higher here. Propel continuing higher here ahead of Wednesday. Again ahead of Wednesday FOMC. Tuesday, London, you have a reversal, okay, and then consolidation, and then starting to propel lower here as price is basically this was pumped from people anticipating that interest rates were going to get cut massively, and then I think people started to reset that and temper their expectations a bit, consolidating, and then ahead of FOMC in that morning and overnight, price started to retrace all of the gains that we saw basically started since the beginning of the week. End up making the low of the week here, right, on Wednesday, taking out these relative lows right here, and then coming into this constant encroachment after closing very bullishly, and then running higher, inverting these SIBIs, and running higher, ultimately taking out the sell side of the curve, continuing higher basically for the rest of the week here, right? Bullish order block formed here Thursday overnight, the one formed here, run higher, then consolidation, run into these for value gaps, run higher again. Retracements here overnight once Thursday, comes into the consequent encroachment, or about the consequent encroachment of this wick, plus these fair value gaps, and then runs higher, making new all-time highs for the week. So anyway, hopefully this is helpful, and catch you guys in the next video.